So this is not this is not sugar cane. This is actually a species that is grass that is for animal feed. I'm going to get the name of this well, and then I'll let you guys know. But you see how it can grow just widely anyhow. You don't need too much of attention, and then the level that it can grow to, you can see the stem, which means that it has a lot of juice or it has a lot of water content in it. You can see the stem and how high this can grow. So, and it grows very fast. So imagine you have this on your 2 acres or 3 hectares to feed your animals. You're okay to go. I mean, I don't think there's a need for us to worry ourselves too much with this animal husbandry headache in terms of the Fulani herdsman or other herdsman fighting over land with others necessarily, because when we do proper planning, we are better off than to do this. So this is what this actually supposed to be one of the main things that we grow to feed our animals, not to leave the animals just wandering around. And in fact, you are not actually building the animal, you're building their muscles. That's why our meat are always hard and they are not tender as of the grass-fed ones. So I'll give you more details on this as we go along. Stay tuned. Welcome to Agrofocus Africa. Today we're looking at how biotechnology actually affects life, especially in the livestock sector, and some of the brains and the people behind. The reason is that sometimes we look as if in Africa we tend to be a consuming continent, but it is not the case. We have people that are actually breeders who are working behind the scene and who are giving. I remember when we were in school, we were learning about there's sheep and goats, and then there's Sokoto Gudali, Sokoto Red, and all those ones. So that means those ones actually comes from here.
Yeah.
Dr. Steven, can you tell us a little bit about yourselves, and then a brief introduction of your area, and then what you can show us around, sir?
Okay. Steve Ashi is my name. Okay, staff of National Biotechnology Development Agency. I am a breeder and a geneticist. Animal breeding and genetics is my area of study, and is a passion.
Okay.
For me, I do it with ease.
Because you love what you are doing.
Because I love what I am doing. Right. Okay, so that's who I am, and I just love it. That's basically it.
Okay, awesome. What pulled me here was the grass. I saw this grass that looks like sugarcane or sugar beet.
Yeah.
But when I approach it, this is not sugarcane. This is not my sugarcane I know from my backyard where the water passes. This is growing on a normal land. So I inquired and he said it has a special grass that is meant for livestock. What's this grass?
Well, the grass you saw is called a Napier grass. Napier. And especially if you want to go into ruminant production, their feed is like over 80% forages.
Okay.
And so you don't, it's only monogastrics that you go get concentrate and you can keep them on that and they won't have any issue. Because of the way ruminants are specially designed by God, they survive more. They need that and a little of concentrate. Okay. So Napier is one grass that is very good, is very palatable with, and not difficult. In short, the animals love it. Okay. That grass you saw there, we planted it during the dry season.
You planted it in dry season?
It was irrigation that we used.
Okay, so we head towards the I saw where it's been cut there, so that we.
So
you planted it towards dry season.
It was dry season. There
I
was
used
no
irrigation.
rain. Yeah,
Okay.
yes, we irrigated the land for the grasses to grow.
Right.
And now, like you have seen the plantation, the grasses are really doing well.
Right.
And the only way we can also keep it for future use is where we are going now.
Right.
We have to harvest them at this age, and because the older they become, the less nutritious
they are.
They are.
So ideally, how many weeks or how many months when you plant? It's ideally for you to start.
We planted them in February.
Okay.
And this is like June.
We are in June.
Yes. So we actually started harvesting them in April. So
okay. So
you can do your calculation.
2-3 months.
Yes.
Quick question on that same side whilst you are there. When you cut, does it grow by itself or you need to replant?
Yes. No, you don't need to replant.
And you grow it by seeds?
No, it's by cuttings.
By cuttings. So you got the cuttings and then you
just.
Oh wow! Tell me about the health benefits or the difference between that one and the normal one that you find animals wandering in our streets, backyard, and
the normal one wandering in the street. If you allow your animal to wander in the street, they go about. Can I permit me to use the word scavenging?
Yes.
Or just searching. It is not there enough, and that's why you see them moving from one point to the other. But like I said, this is very palatable to the animal. They love it. They will consume it right there and then. And their nutritional requirement as it comes to carbohydrate, because of course cellulose is there.
Okay.
And then one other thing I didn't mention here is that ruminants have the ability to digest grasses like this.
Right.
And
fresh or dried?
Both fresh or dried.
Okay.
And because their rumen is so equipped with microbes that aids that digestion.
Okay.
It's not only that the microbes only aid digestion, it also helps them after digesting the cellulose to produce amino acid. So ruminant can naturally do that.
Right.
And so having these grasses means you can give them less concentrate to balance up the diet.
Reducing your cost.
Reducing your costs.
Wow.
The concentrate we have on ground, I think I got just 700 kg since January. It's still there.
Wow.
And the animals we have are looking good, if you see them.
Yes, I saw the animals there.
So you see their kids, they just kindle. Look at them. Looking clean and beautiful.
Oh.
That is it. These are the ones that were harvested today. What we're trying to do is keep them here. They will just dry slowly on their own. And then we can tie them in bundles and keep. Now, it will interest you to know that a bundle of this is a lot of money. So farmers outside, I mean, not in the research, people can go into...
So, Doc, you are telling me that even this is business on its own?
It's business on its own.
So I can grow grass?
You can grow grass and sell.
And sell?
Yes. You can.
A lot of people do not know that this is actually business as well.
It is. Indeed a good business.
Grow grass, cut it,
and sell.
This actually doesn't need, do you need fertilizer?
No.
Wow.
Like these ones now, they are the ones we harvested first that had to regrow to this level. And I told you we started the harvesting in April.
No.
So
why are we, when I say we, especially West Africa,
yes,
why are we not good in dairy production? Is it the weather? Is it that we don't have the feed, or is the breed? What is the issues around? Because I'm saying this in comparison with East Africa. Rwanda, Kenya, Uganda, and that circle is big when it comes to dairy. I mean, you get fresh milk. It's difficult to get fresh milk in Abuja markets, on the supermarkets, except we are getting evaporated.
Yes. Why is it? Okay, broad, but I will attempt to take them one by one. One, why is it that in East Africa, people enjoy going into dairy production?
Yes, market.
Market one.
Okay.
Maybe value
addition.
The way how they value agriculture.
Exactly.
A typical Nigerian person will want quick money. This is not good, but I'm saying it.
No, that's a fact.
We love quick money.
That's a fact.
Staying in air-conditioned
environment,
especially
the youth.
The youth. And then when you begin to mention agriculture, even in our universities, in the society, you gather in a very big occasion and you hear somebody introducing people. You will mention this one is doctor, this
lawyer, that.
This one is lawyer, that. This one is accountant, that. This one is engineer, architect. This one is architect, that. But when you mention agriculture, maybe because of the type of farming we've seen,
the
image of a farmer, that had been one key discouraging factor.
Right.
So a lot of youths don't even look this direction. Every home in Nigeria especially, you have a child is going through the sciences in secondary school. What all you have in your mind is, oh, this one is going to be a pharmacy or a doctor or an engineer. Agriculture, even the people doing agriculture will not come back home and be proud to walk to you and say, I am studying agriculture. So that's factor one.
Right.
That has discouraged a lot of people. Factor two, yes, breeds.
Breeds is also key.
It's very key.
Okay.
If you look at our breeds, the highest milk yield, maybe with the highest breed of cattle in Nigeria that gives you milk is the Bonaji, the white Fulani.
The Bonaji.
Yes,
okay.
that one we have here.
Right.
But it's very low. And then three, so breed. Three, the type of farming system, animal farming system we have in Nigeria is typically the traditional nomadic type of animal rearing.
Right.
And our elites have so put it in those guys that they're born to know that it is so big. They buy their animals. These animals you see normals taking around, it's not owned by them.
It's not owned by
it's
them.
Owned by our big boys that are up there. And these big boys are not ready to invest. I'm getting to another point now.
Yes, now.
In intensive farming that can produce that. They are rather interested in estates. And that's why if you hit the town, what you
Abuja
see
is full of estates.
Estates.
Right.
Because they are looking at quick returns.
Quick returns.
I finish building this house, I rent it, or I do this, I get my money back.
I put it in somewhere.
Farming is capital intensive. It takes time. Yeah. You have to also be patient. So, for breed, yes. Orientation or the way we think, our love for agriculture, too. The big boys are not even encouraging it. Because you go, right now I'm trying to put up a proposal to just start up something for next Salah. But somebody
look, I want to talk on those ones later. It's something I'm interested in.
Okay.
Because I think we should build models that we can replicate or let people show around. I want to be part of that conversation.
Okay.
And because if somebody is somebody is watching me, either by $1,000, he doesn't know what to do with it.
Yes.
This can actually buy an animal feedlot.
Yes.
And be ready for harvest at Salah.
That's what I want to do now. But as I talk to you now, I'm still looking for people who will come and invest. See the big land we have around.
These guys have land. It is something
so if we have big land and we have all the feed and the expertise. So what again are you waiting for?
Wow.
So that's the problem we have. And until we begin to change our mindset as it concerns agriculture and what it is and how we love it. The unfortunate part of all of this is that you go to the hospital, You meet a doctor and he's prescribing any drug for you. He first asks you, have you eaten? And then if he said, yes, you've eaten. If he gets to a point, he will now begin to ask you, what kind of food do you eat? Is it only carbohydrate? Is there any way you can add this? You can balance that. Oh, if you want to eat, don't eat this meat, eat this meat. But
they will not tell you to stop.
How to get that meat to where your patients will eat is not your business. And when you step out of that consulting room, the doctor, and he sees anybody that says, I'm studying agricultural animal production, he says,
so you are wasting your time.
You're wasting your time. So you see how we've misplaced our priorities. That's basically the way I think.
No, Doctor, you've hit it right, in a sense that myself, I did the normal sciences, but my background then later moved to immigration law. I got into agriculture only out of anger. I was angry about the situation. I was angry that we are importing onions in Ghana.
In Ghana, yeah.
We are importing carrots. And I know we are not importing the onions from neighboring countries. We are importing the onions all the way from Netherlands. Yes, Doc. I want to see your rabbit. It's not the giant one.
It's not the giant ones. These are just the normal medium-sized rabbits. There are just few of them here.
Hey, beautiful animal.
And they are
the most calm animal I've ever come across.
So that is it.
The most calm animals I've ever come across. So if say a youth want to start, I have a small backyard, a place like half of this or 1/3 of this.
Yeah.
I can start producing rabbit.
You can. Good thing about them is that they don't need vaccination. You don't vaccinate a rabbit.
We don't vaccinate rabbits.
You don't vaccinate a rabbit.
Oh wow.
That's one. And then two, they don't carry they are not any kind of zoonotic threats, zoonotic diseases.
Okay.
They are not. I have never known them to be a vector or a carrier. Example, you see the dog carries rabies. The monkey carries yellow fever. They even told us AIDS came from
monkeys. Yes. And then the swine flu has its own.
It has its own. Swine flu has its own. The cattle had tuberculosis and all of that. But this
rabbit is
it's not, and it's quiet. All you need,
very calm.
Very calm. All you need to do is get it feed, and what you can see here is what we're feeding them is just a grass mash. It's given to chicken. That's
what breeds are these ones?
These are, I cannot place my finger and say truly. This one looks like a New Zealand white.
Okay.
But the issue is that we have so mixed the rabbits in this country that from my experience, I have tried to mate a white and a white, and then I saw black kids.
You make a white and a white and
black kids coming out of
if them. It is a Roma family, wahala. If it's a human skin, DNA test will come inside.
No, DNA test will come inside.
Wahala. You make a white and white. This one, you did the crossing yourselves. And it came out black.
It came out black. So, but that is it. So, they are good. They are calm. They are the meat is good. It's white meat.
Meat. That's what I guess. But do we have appetite for such meat, or we still need a bit? We still need to do a bit of education.
For us in Africa, very few people. I did my MSc using rabbits.
Okay.
And when I finished with the rabbits, the challenge I had was how to sell it, because I thought people will love
it.
But I was disappointed. But then, for the people who know the value of the meat. Like if you walk into any Chinese restaurant in the city here and they give you rabbit meat.
Look, I've actually tasted it a couple of times. I have a friend of mine, Moses, who is purely into rabbitry in Ghana. And anytime we are having barbecue, it's rabbit meat.
No, it tastes good.
It tastes good. It tastes very, very good. and it's lean meat.
It's
not,
lean,
it's
yeah.
fat.
It's not red.
It's not actually
red meat. It's a better, and then it also, the meat is also a source of it can boosting up your libido.
your libido and things. Look, if somebody is starting, a youth is starting,
Yeah.
a rabbit, he has a backyard place like this that he can half of this. What is the startup capital roughly like? Let's say he has the structure already. He just needs to like how many breeds should he start? How many rabbits, male or female, should we start with? Depending. Let me say I have about 100,000. Nada.
Okay, you have 100,000. The first thing you do is to get the cages. It must not be like this, because this might be too expensive for the person.
For the person, okay.
But you just get a carpenter, get you a cage in this form, and then you keep. You can just start with a male and 4 females.
1 male, 4 females.
4 females.
That's polygamy. 1 male, 4 females.
Mating ratio.
Okay.
4 male.
1 male to 4 females.
4 females.
For the mating ratios.
And if you do that, because the gestation period is just 30, at most 32 days.
Wow.
So, if you get your rabbit and they are matured and you're able to come and mate them within 1 week, after 30 days, the minimum you can get is 10 kits each.
10 kits each. So your 4 will now become 40.
So it will become 40. So you already have
access to sell.
You have that. And so these ones, by 5 months, they are 5 to 7 months, they are sexually matured. You either can sell them
or cross again.
Or cross again after winning.
After winning.
6 weeks
to
8 weeks.
2 months. Yes, 8 weeks.
8 weeks. Once you separate the kids, once they are weaned, you can go back to meet the mother. Somebody did a very crazy experiment. Immediately after kidling, he remates again.
Wow.
But you know, that is hard because you have taken care of the kids. The kids is the issue. So if you have 100,000, you can do it. It's simple. Well, just start small. Don't go for big. The only thing is they need attention. They need a clean environment. They need attention. They need that.
Do they do a lot of water like any other animals?
Not too much. Not too much. But you give them feed.
And they want more of an airy place.
They want airy place is better.
Okay.
Yes.
So if say me and my friends, or I'm putting a challenge to me and my viewers, we want to put up a same structure, or even this one as we have, we want to fill it with cages, and then we buy animals, put it in cage. Is it possible?
It is. It's just
we look at it as oh, this is government, it's a no-go area.
No, it is. You know, when you do that, you provide more jobs. Maybe, how do I put it? Is it job?
Job creation. Yes.
Yeah, a lot of people now will be more busy in coming to take care of the animals. The students will come to learn and all of that. Like we talked about that sheep.
Yeah.
It's something that immediately after Salah, if you want to start, we start.
We need to. Now after that one.
And once that starts, you're not just fattening for Salah. You are trying to preserve a special breed.
Okay.
As you bring in these ones and you are fattening for Salah, as a breeder, I am now looking at special traits in some animals, and I'm saying, okay, how can I preserve and conserve this? How will it be that somebody comes from New Zealand now and says, I want a pure African sheep. Where do I go to? But if I have it grown here under my tutelage and I know that this is this, you come, you say, okay, you want purely an African breed. See, this is the history.